Hi everyone, 2019, Happy New Year all. Anyone, I haven't seen you and we are here, pretty fresh. Second week of 2019, the January 2019. So I had a subject which is hip mobility, okay? Why is hip mobility and range of movement important? And I made a little with a piece of wood and a tennis ball. Is pretty much your hip joint illustrations, okay? So hip joint is a ball and socket, okay, which give you kind of nice movement around in your hip. Okay, and your hip made of multiple joints. I'm not gonna go really in depth because I would like to show some of the simple floor exercises we can do and give you great range of movement. So obviously we sit, we'll walk, we'll jog, we'll run, all right? And intensity is always goes greater and greater. And even if I sit down, if I sit in wrong position, I have so much pressure on my joint. If my muscles and ligaments and tendon and so on, it's strong, then I won't really suffer. Anyway, if you sit pretty long time, wherever your postures, your muscles is strong, somehow the gravity will pull you down and it will, put a pressure on your nerves, on your disc and the so on, okay? Good things to move and get those joints moving, build up those synovial fluid in your joint, and if you keep moving, you get better, okay? We're not like a car. Car you drive, get older, the human is move, get better. Obviously, everything has a certain age, but your nutrition, your sleeping pattern, your movement pattern, your stress level, it all either improve your life or get in a good quality lifestyle, or you get worse, okay? The or aim to make you get better, the feel better, get more out. All right, let's start, okay? I'm just putting this on the side. First, I am sitting already, so the first things I'm thinking about from this position, and I know some of you guys not able to sit like this, okay? So think about how you get simple, nice. If you're uncomfortable, get a pillow under your butt, and then we'll start an action. So I'm here. My first section will be reaching out. So while I'm doing this, I'm on my external hip rotation. So what happened? The joint in here turning in on my hip where it goes into socket and turning out. And then I'll change and then I go. Either I can go really put my pressure in here, or I can put my pressure again in here. So movement will be change. You try to need to feel comfortable as much as possible, and then make your movement. You can stretch forward if you can. Always the limitation is if your hamstring and your glutes and back are tight, it not let you go, okay? But if you slightly ignore one of your joint is knees, then you might able to go forward, because our aim is the hip joint. So I don't mind right now bending your knees, okay? This is your external rotation. Other things you can do easily, get in this. We got a bit of better range of movement. Again, I'm just putting my hand, the back, making things a lot easier, okay? Or I can keep it things a bit more tighter if I'm able to sit upright, and I can go left to right. So pretty much everything is nice and moving around. I'm start using my core. Okay, from this position, without the external rotation, and we're gonna get the internal rotation. So the internal rotation a bit more limited and it's a bit more tough. Again, I'm making things easier. If I'm here, things get harder. Maybe you might hear a bit more weird and limited. Okay, so over here and there, over here and there. Don't forget, your hip is part of the core. Is a huge weight bearing. The sitting or doing those exercises give you great mobility, but if you really strength and do the good weights, you just need to keep yourself on the feet and keep it moving, and there are, you know, different exercises you can do. All right, and again, I can wait on my position if I want to. Be more getting a better stretching, like a pigeon stretching. But there are great, the muscle, you know, we know the like a famous muscles is gluteal maximus, the minimus, and the medius. You know, some of them you make your legs is kick back, and some of them kick the side. We will go through all those exercises. Okay. From here, what I'm thinking into getting you the pigeon, so a bit of stretch. But my stretches will be not waiting. So I just want to keep you mobile and get that joint is moving around. So from here, I get in and then lean forward, maybe keep it here, and back alternate, and there. This is a great stretching performance muscles, all right? But some of you might feel your hamstring is different individual. So the from here, there, in here is coming really my sternum, nice and wide. I'm thinking about those areas is nice and wide, and back, and here. If I try to show you a bit there, it kind of goes in, moving, goes back, and moving. While I'm in that position, if I really strengthen my glute muscles, this is pretty tough, and then try to see if you're able to lift. How are you gonna feel? If you have a weaker glute muscles, you might have a lower back pain. Okay? Obviously there are different things cause a lower back pain too. But again, we're not going into really depth. From here, again, opening my legs. This is look probably simple to you, but when you start doing things, actually, you might see, you might be able to sit upright, okay? And this is really important. If you're not able to sit upright, you might close your legs. That might give you a bit more option. Or you can put some pillows if it's strong, like when I say strong, maybe like a sort of, I'll show you something actually. If you have like a yoga blocks, you can use the yoga blocks. Anything really get you like upright, okay? And it will give you, because what will happen is, it will flatten your lower back, the lumbar, the joint, the vertebrae is getting you nice, the sitting upright. Then give you good mobility here, good mobility is there. From here, that's going into the greater range of movement and a bit of like a strengthening is taking one leg forward. Again, what I seen most of the people, they just bending their knees, okay? Obviously, if they don't even want to bend it, it's still happening because of the hamstring muscles, or either the hamstring muscles is too short, hip flexors probably a lot tighter. And common things, obviously, we sit down, and when we sit down, muscles are get weak, and some of the muscles get, longer, some of them, the muscles get, again, longer and weaker or opposite side. So, I'm here, back legs will be fully extended. What I'm gonna do here, the option is this. I'm gonna go back, a bit more like you saw in action, directly forward, and then I'll dip down. So I'm going into a bit more here, but I'm quite active. I'm not putting my knees down. And I will repeat that probably 5 times. Extend, go back, drive forward, and down. I'm gonna do 3 more. And I'm trying to keep my back really straight possible, okay? That's good. 1 more time. And back. That's good. And obviously if you try to repeat those exercises, especially in the morning, it will be, your hips get better. You can always try before you do any fitness classes, before you play your football even. Anything you do sort of like this, it will prevent you from the injuries, and we don't want injuries, you know, we don't want to have pain. Why should we, okay? And also, like, you really think of your, you know, future, the age, you know, when you get like, I don't know, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. We know, and you know, NHS, like, you're talking about so much hip replacement, and they just cost millions and millions, and you've probably seen people suffer around you. You don't want to get hip replacement. So simple exercises really prevent you from those things. From here, and again, the problem more internal stretching is kind of like a bit of child pose and pushing myself back and think about and try to see more depth, all right? It's kind of like you think about, rather than just stretching, okay, stretching is happening here, but actually on the, what happening on the hip joint, and those hip joint is just not going and wait there. There are a lot of the ligament holding this stuff. So it's a great joint and move around the flexion, extension, internal, external rotation, circumduction, but as well as a lot of ligament holding things in. If you sit too long, they will start losing the ability to make you move. So I'm trying to get you a bit more movement in and out. As I said, they are just some of the like floor exercises. We later on will do some of the exercises with the standing position, and then we'll demonstrate the other one. So please try and let me know how you get on. And thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon. I will update with the videos on YouTube, and then if you register on our YouTube MG Fitness and like it, you will get all the updates. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.